Hi there, Robert here, other known as Bobby B. I've had a couple of questions asking about the sculptures that I've made, so I thought I'd do a video just showing off some of the sculptures that I've done so far. Got a atom bomb. These are all made out of polymer clay and then painted with usually acrylic paint. The TV Stevie. This one I'd done quite a while ago. It's still not finished, to be honest. The head's still loose, and he does have a box that he was meant to be attached to with TVs surrounding him. Look at this guy. A different version of Fine Wine. He's munching down on this guy. This one here, I done based off a sketch card I got off Shendon's or Vincenzo. I'll have to try and find that. It's around here somewhere. This one is of staring down. Initially, I made all these to hold the playing cards that the GPK Nation release, so that's what they all generally do on my shelves. I'll insert a picture at the end showing what they tend to do. But toothless. Dinosaur throwing a baseball. Got one-eyed Jack. This one I used some resin with blue dye. Mugging Megan, or Patty Patty. Liberty Libby, or Libbity Bibbity, as Mr. Kimball would say. This one's quite a large one. There's quite a lot of detail in this one, all the way to a GPK Nation cork stop. You see that there. Quite difficult to show off. I'm sure I'm not really giving them much justice on camera. There's a spider's web on this one. It's been sat on my shelf for a while. Need to give it a dust. These ones I actually used glass cabochons in the eyes, so the eyes almost follow you around. This one here, my bony joni, was kind of a mistake one. I did want to do her standing up, but because there's not a lot to her, it was difficult to. So she ended up lying down, and then as I was scraping the paint off the eyes, she looked stoned. So I decided to make her more of a stony joni with a packet of Rizzler next to her and an ashtray and a joint in her hand, with some kind of cotton wool fluff as smoke. And then we got a small bong over here, and then a real miniature version of the whole thing again, just to replicate a bit of the Tom Bunk version of the card. So that's bony joni. Right. You've all seen Junk Food John from Lee GBK's video. I actually made a couple of these when I made the Junk Food John. For some reason, instead of just making different ones, I started making a couple of Junk Food Johns. But I've never actually sold one. It's not something, I didn't make them to sell, I made them just to kind of hang around. And then I made a couple thinking I'd sell them, but then I weren't sure of the legal ramifications, so I ended up keeping them all. But they're all technically slightly different because they're all handmade and hand sculpted with polymer clay and the odd bits of resin. And I use nail polish on the tongues to make them slightly more glossy, and on the ice cream. There's another one that I've made. They all do stand. I don't know why it's rocking there. I think it's because the mat's slightly... Marshall Mutant. He's got his arm out because he's got a card normally standing underneath him here. He's got resin as drool coming down out of his mouth, dripping down his top. And a fly on his back, flying around. This is one I'm currently working on, a formaldehyde. I've pretty much done it all. I just want to get something that gives off a layer look so that it looks like there's liquid in there. I can't fill it with resin. One, because it'd be really expensive, and two, it'd look slightly distorted when you'd look at it from the outside. But that's formaldehyde at this stage. One I made a while back that I'm not generally that happy with, so I kind of gave up. Is this weird Wendy. I did initially make this to go with the bony joni. I wanted to use it as a prop to kind of stand bony joni up, but when I decided to keep bony joni lying down, then this one became a bit redundant. This is my weird Wendy. And that's a cauldron. And I made the cauldron so you could kind of put a candle underneath it and have it light up. So she would stand like that. Some other ones I've made. Sorry, I'm just going to try and get to one. Got another atom bomb. This one was the first one I did. I'm not generally that happy with how it come out, but that's the problem when you're not a professional sculptor. You're just self-taught and you enjoy doing it. Got a creepy Carol, or scary Carrie. And if the light's really giving it great justice, I'm trying. Along with a little goldfish bowl getting spilt. My book, How to Win Friends. Another one I've made. This is Dead Ted. This one I decided to put a moon on the back. The moon glows in the dark, and I put it on the forums and they all kind of said it'd look better with a purple base, so I painted the base purple. But it's hard to see, but there's details in the back, like a rip in the shirt. You can't really see now the moon's there. That was like a last thought. There's a little fly there that again, the camera really doesn't give them justice, but I'll try and post some pictures at the end. Almost coming to the end, not quite. We've got a phantom forge, ghostly, what is the other name? All the nameplates on these pull out. A ghostly gore or a phantom forge. And the last one I've got to show you here, just because the other ones that I've made that I don't currently have with me, I've either sent away as kind of gifts or someone has commissioned. This one's an Alienian and a Sigourney. I can't remember the name of that particular card. Sigourney something. With a head crab coming out the back. This is all kind of glow in the dark as well. Really difficult to show it off. It's quite a big one, this one. His hands stuck. It's like covered in sticky residue. Move this one out of the way. And that's pretty much all the ones I've made. The ones you haven't seen, I'll post pictures of. There is a clock I've made as well that I'll post a short video of. I can't show it here just because it's too big. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed all the things I've showed you. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. This is how he holds that card. Such an awesome sketch. I watched him do it at Extravaganza in Rotterdam.